The old sign swayed in the breeze as our car rolled into Hollow Cove. The sun dipped low, casting long shadows over the deserted coastal town. We, 4 friends, Jess, Mike, Sarah, and I, Sam, had come seeking a quiet getaway, far from the chaos of the city. But the silence that greeted us felt unsettling, almost as if the town itself held its breath. We parked near the town square, a quaint place with cobblestone streets and Victorian-style buildings. The air was thick with the scent of salt water and decay. "This place is a ghost town," Mike muttered, and the irony of his words would haunt us later. We decided to explore, splitting into pairs to cover more ground. Jess and I took the eastern side, where the old lighthouse stood sentinel. The structure loomed over us, its light long extinguished. As we approached, a chilling breeze whispered through the broken windows, carrying with it faint echoes of laughter and conversation. Jess shivered, drawing closer to me. Meanwhile, Mike and Sarah headed west toward the docks. The wooden planks creaked under their feet. The only sound in the eerie stillness, boats bobbed gently in the water, abandoned yet seemingly waiting for their owners to return. The sky grew darker, the clouds gathering like a shroud over the town. Jess and I ventured inside the lighthouse. Dust motes danced in the dim light, disturbed by our presence. The air was cold, and an unsettling feeling crept over us. We climbed the spiral staircase, each step resonating with a hollow thud. At the top, we found an old journal, its pages yellowed and brittle. The entries spoke of a prosperous town, its people happy and thriving. But as we read further, the tone shifted. Tales of strange occurrences, people vanishing, and ghostly apparitions filled the later pages. Suddenly, we heard footsteps echoing from below. Heart pounding, we descended, only to find the space empty. A ghostly whisper brushed past us, sending shivers down our spines. We hurried back to the town square, hoping to find Mike and Sarah. At the docks, Mike and Sarah found a small tavern, its doors ajar. Inside, the air was musty, and old photographs lined the walls, capturing moments of a vibrant community. Sarah pointed to a picture of a lively festival. "Look, these people, they seem so happy," she said, her voice tinged with sadness. But as they continued to explore, they felt a presence watching them. Shadows flitted at the edges of their vision, and soft murmurs filled the air. They decided to return to the square, unnerved by the oppressive atmosphere. When we all regrouped, the sun had set and darkness enveloped Hollow Cove. The once picturesque town now felt menacing. We shared our experiences, realizing that something was very wrong here. The air grew colder, and a dense fog rolled in from the sea, swallowing the town. We decided to leave, but the way out was obscured by the fog. Panic set in as we stumbled through the streets, the ghostly whispers growing louder. We saw figures in the mist, their forms translucent and eerie. They watched us with hollow eyes, their expressions a mix of sorrow and malice. Jess screamed as a cold hand brushed her shoulder. We turned to see a woman, her face pale and eyes empty. "Leave this place," she whispered, her voice a hollow echo, but there was no escape. The fog thickened, and the ghostly townsfolk surrounded us, their whispers merging into a cacophony of despair. In our frantic search for a way out, we stumbled upon an old church. The doors were ajar, and inside candles flickered in the darkness. Desperation drove us in. The ghostly figures did not follow, but their presence lingered outside. Inside the church, we found an altar with strange symbols etched into the wood. An old diary lay open, its final entry a warning. "The town is cursed. We are bound here, our spirits unable to move on. Those who enter must join us." Realization dawned, and terror seized us. We were trapped, doomed to join the ghostly inhabitants of Hollow Cove. The church doors slammed shut and the candles extinguished, plunging us into darkness. In the end, we became part of the town's legend, our spirits forever bound to the silent shores of Hollow Cove, waiting for the next unwary souls to join us.